All right. Hey, Yuki. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's head in. People keep asking me who to use against some of these bosses that I haven't taken yet. So, time to find some of those answers. All right, so first up, Yellow Jacket, I remember people saying Kingpin. Okay, so Encroaching Stun is part of it. You need to land heavies. Heavies do a lot of damage. He'll have a lot of special ones. Okay, so I can also see, like, Hercules being really, really good for this Yellow Jacket. Why explore in this order? To leave my options open, true potential. Um, I'm not, like, actively planning on getting the offer, but I haven't made my mind up, so I'm leaving it on the table. Used Cable with Apox Energy for that Yellow Jacket. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense, because you probably only have to play around Encroaching Stun, like, twice with all that damage, right? I might give it a shot with Masacre on the same. No, never mind. I always start to think that. I'm like, ooh, Masacre would be fun because he does damage on heavies, but Incinerate is nerfed against Yellow Jacket with his insane resistance. Yeah, I'm not surprised at Hercslay. That's probably an incredible matchup. I did not hit the back button, so it begins. Hey guys, left the Grandmasters finals. Hey Olivier, welcome. I am proud of you, Toffrey. Masacre was great for 7-4 in general. Fully believe that. I love my man. Not great. Um, Not great for parry heavy. Penny can go stun immune. I'm just trying to think through like weird options for fully explored Act 7 today. Pulled Mutant Gem. Abok is my first rank 4. Congrats, Yuki. That's amazing. Had fun against that Darkhawk built 30 prowess with Angela. Oh, that's so silly, Toffrey. I think I built like 8 prowess before I ended it with Odin. It was a good time. Okay, crossbones. Okay. Meta, did you try Icarus on crossbones? Nice, Finn. Did you have Dragon Man on the team or not? I was considering doing that one, but man, Odin was just so much fun. And I don't think I ever went back to him because the fight felt simple enough. I don't know. I was just enjoying like the Reed versus Ultron fight is very fun. Right? Like Icarus sounds like he'd be amazing here. All of those shock debuffs, like your damage probably spikes an incredible amount. So you don't want to use Doom because of the nullify. Um, who are my other shock immunes? Like I'm sure Silver Centurion is good there as well. They just Kingpin. That's what people were saying, right? That's where that one is from. Did it without Dragon Man synergy. Okay. So just eat the occasional shock damage if she's in the shield. I know you don't need it, but I did. I was very pleasantly surprised with how well that synergy does line up against Darkhawk in particular with her. I haven't seen Tiger versus Kang. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I've barely studied that boss at all. I've seen, the 7001 Ultron solos. Think I saw Torch do it. I've seen Venompool do good work. Or okay, pure special one for the unblockable. That makes sense. Don't know if I saw saying it was 7.4 first came out, but I used my rogue on the unlimited power path. That's beautiful, man. Okay. Um, so I'm thinking my options for this crossbones, Kingpin's probably the best. And then Perk, Kingpin, anyone who does heavies for the yellow jacket. So let's pick a path. What's on this domino one? Okay, so intercepting. I really like that it's light or medium attacks. That makes this much better. Removes paradox, knock them down for 1. Um, and it's debuff potency, so Masacre could be very good on this lane. Yeah, Masacre is going to be really good for a lot of these. Need somebody for Domino. Uh, that's debuff potency, so it won't affect Nimrod's shocks. Not the ones he'll gain against her. It would benefit Guardian and Mysterio. I could do that. Yeah, I'm trying to use the rank 3s. I don't use that often, too. Yeah, Tafre, I think I'm gonna try and go for it. But alright, let's see. So we want debuffs. Oh, okay, so we need a bleed immune for this jerk. That I'll bring Nimrod for that. I'm seeing Nimrod, Massacre, maybe a mutant. Wait, Massacre's an AQ. Okay, not gonna bring him. Um, I suppose we could try Hawkeye. We want to do Kingpin just to have him on the team. Oh, I forgot that was with Mysterio. Okay, maybe I'll even try, but probably not on this path. Anyone else that I particularly like for debuff potency? I don't think so. Like Apocalypse would be nuts, but that's just overkill. Okay, let's try this. Hey, Snoops, how's it going? Take care, Toffrey. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yeah, 12 is an infinite better cap. Completely agreed. Okay. Yeah, let's try Hawkeye. Good lord, the game practically stood still there. And it didn't let me do that. Puts are so bad right now. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that was late. I felt that be late. Alright. I mean, we still got good damage rolling here. We probably need to intercept sometimes. Oof. Okay, I think I'm gonna start that again. Let's get the hang of this, but good Lord. Let's not be too dramatic, Snoops. Paradox is so much better now. Now, the game operation this week, that's not so much better. I'm playing on an iPad Pro from 3 years ago now. Easy. Somewhere around there. Oh, I just realized debuff potency applies to the fragility too. Yeah, I felt that be early. Okay, I still haven't mastered Hawkeye, but it's feeling more consistent and predictable. Like I know before it tells me when I miss. Thanks, Steve. I'm glad to hear that. And hello, other Steve. It really does not feel like these defenders in 7.4 particularly want to throw their specials, though. That was bothering me yesterday, too. I cannot parry it. Like, that's on me, but it's frustrating as all heck. Oops, accidentally intercepted him twice. Alright, come on, buddy. Dang it. Freaking XL dashbacks. You thought you were far enough away? No, sir. Oh well. Nimrod gets rolling. Does Hulkbuster need to be duped? I mean, if you plan on using him a lot, I think most people do rely on that burst of healing just to keep him sustainable. But as far as like utility and what he can do, no, not really. Yeah, KT is really appreciating how tanky he is. I lost the footage of our I think it was the God, what was that? Oh, the XK9 war. I took an eye bomb with him and had a similar issue in war where I got caught on the dashback for the against the Pillbug of Death special one, and it just like tickled. He's so good. Got rank 3, 6, and 7 yesterday being Nimrod and Dragon Man. Congrats, Cyber, that's awesome. Has helped me maybe twice. Way in that how good KT is and how rarely he probably finds himself at that low health level. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Mole Man's dupe. It's like it can be really strong if you're playing at low health, but maybe don't plan on playing at low health. Okay, with recoil, he just heals normally with 2 armor ups. That makes sense. Nimrod rank 4 when? Well, probably no sooner than me getting 10,000 units. Fortunately. Okay, can I intercept Quake? Gotta love the debuff potency stuff. Yeah, I agree with KT alone. It depends on where you are in the game. Like Hulkbuster does not clear my personal bar in terms of quality for what I'd be willing to spend resources on for a 5 star. But if my 5 stars are relatively limited, I have basically no 6 stars, and he's one of my only options for an early rank 5, then sure. Like I would absolutely lean on him for that. But that's kind of a personal call. Yeah, Cyber, that's a rank 3 Hawkeye. I like him quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. Gain some prowess. Come on. There we go. Those are some shocks. This is XL dashbacks. It's funny, the active shocks are almost as strong as the passive ones. And maybe not almost, but just used to them being very small. Think I'm underselling Hulkbuster? That's very possible. Um, I mean, I'm standing pretty firm in that I would not rank my 5 star. I don't think he clears that bar. At this point in my account, that bar is reserved for like Kitty Pride. I took Immortal Abomination up after not getting him for like a year. Used him on Acid Wash and AQ back in map 7. But I generally don't rank 5 stars anymore. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I know he can be extremely good. And yeah, Battlegrounds is a good shout for sure. Um, what mastery do I use for Reed? Well, just in general, like the same mastery setup I use for everything else. I do have a video on that on my channel under the level ups, but the short version is I run Despair maxed, I run Petrify maxed, I never put a point in Pacify or Assassin, and I don't run the recoil tree. That's kind of the long and short of it when it comes to what affects Reed. Never get the timing of the first early release. Watch for the flash on the arrow cyber. Like, if you play him long enough, you don't necessarily need that. You can start to feel it, but I'm still using that. Watch for the flash on the arrow. I think that's probably good advice alone from Captain Easy that 5 star, if you're still looking at Act 6, 5 stars are still important. Hey Jacob, how's it going? Hey Pooba, how am I liking Omega Sentinel gameplay? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I've watched a couple videos. I've watched Campos, I've watched Vegas. I think MP's on the is still on my list. Haven't gotten to his yet. She looks good. I think both of them said something along the lines of this is probably not a world beater. Like don't get caught up in her unrealistic damage ceiling. She's kind of like Silver Centurion in that. I think Campo related her to She-Hulk as well, as somebody who has a very high damage ceiling, and so people get caught up in, oh, well, I can't maintain that, therefore this champion isn't for me. And he pushed back on that. And I think that's the important way to think about it. Does her utility work for her? Her damage is going to be fine. In case anyone didn't notice, I didn't until I saw Vega's video. She has the new highest attack value in the game. She's ahead of Doom by like 8%. I have no idea why they decided to just break that ceiling open again, and by that much. But yeah, she's going to do above average damage because she has the highest attack value in the contest. She looks interesting. I decided not to get the early access bundles in part because I was actually more excited for Captain Britain than her, but I think she's going to be good, and anyone who pulls her should be happy. King Boss, who are the best champs? I'm going to let the chat answer you, Adam, because I've done almost no research on the Kang Boss. Sorry. There's also the possibility that KT is overselling Hulkbuster. There is a possibility. Good, eating a very late lunch at work. My day's been good. Um, yeah, close war and bittersweet one too. We beat 4 Loki, which is something that we've been working on for a very long time. That was annoying. Didn't let me do the slowdown. But for the short term, it also may have knocked them out of top 3, which is not something we want to do to an alliance we very much like. Did not dash back there. Okay, this is just going to be that kind of Nick fight. It has not let me do the slowdown once. Alright, I'm gonna focus on this fight because I'm getting my butt kicked. Then I will check in. Yuck. Alright, messed up the early release. Ah! That's the scariest thing in the world for me using Hawkeye is slowing things down and then staying out of the way of somebody as they come in. That's like the 3 seconds right after that are when I'm most likely to die. Every time. Um, yeah, I don't think we need Nimrod. He's not really a great option here, but we'll give it a shot. Ingroot and Ultron. Ultron definitely does seem to be an MVP for an awful lot of people there. That was not my best Hawkeye fight. But yeah, otherwise having a good morning. I had a nice clean war. Got to use my MVPs for this season. Dang it. Was a bit slow there. That was on me. But I got to use my MVPs for this season. Reed, Nimrod, and Tigra in the same war, which makes me happy. I don't know why I decided to use an XL champion against Nick. Whatever, let's get that healing. Alright, let's clean this up. Little too early on the first one. I'm trying to actually get better at that Nick Dex. Nope. Don't kill me. He killed me. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that. Hey, Highline, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. I don't know if I should say coming in strong, but coming in very strong. Phil got it covered. Thanks so much, man. Good morning. This Nick is just wrecking me. Hold on. Let me get him down. I'll be right back. I am gonna catch up with chat, but this is embarrassing. Let's fix this. Come on, Kingpin. Good boy. Alright, that was silly. My completion rewards. Duped Aegon for the first time. Miss Marvel. Sig 200 Rag Thor, but pulled Null from the Nexus and a skill awakening used on Kingpin. That sounds awesome, Lord Gara. Congrats on Aegon, Null, and Kingpin. That's awesome. Heard y'all want. Yeah, thanks, Jacob. I do not play Dungeon Quest, Nila. That seems a little bit close to promotion. Gonna keep an eye on that. First day of spring break tomorrow, so you can chill. That's awesome, Phil. Really falling in love with Tiger as I use her more and more. Yeah, she's just so good. Excuse me. And there have been a lot of lanes where she's just been amazing. I used her for Heimdall on 55 and a Colossus boss this war, and she crushed it. Have I been using anti-venom much in 7.4? I do not have anti-venom, so I have not. But I really feel like people are starting to uncover more of his uses, and so I'm sure some people have. I just can't really speak to that. I think he is a solid champion. Yeah, Highline, we got a good group. Thanks again, man. Exams are looming, so also have to buckle down and study. Yeah, I'm sure. I need to sleep, but I want 7-4 rewards. I wish you luck and good decisions, Slay. Hey, Accelerate, how's it going? Oh yeah, that name is not very nice. That's true, Jacob. Oh, nice, Fel. Who are you running it with? Hope you do better on Nick than I did. That was embarrassing. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to knock him down, or her down, them down. Probably want a couple extras because we're going to be intercepting Domino a few times, I think. Wow, that was with one gas. It's not bad. I can bait that out, bro. Hey, Accelerate, thanks so much. Appreciate that. You're also on this chapter? Awesome. I've really been enjoying 7.4 so far. Like this is the break I needed after Karina's. This is the break I need from War. I just like knew that parry was not gonna take. The previous few did not feel good. You know when you just know it's coming. Alright, let's land a big poison. Thank you. That's what I wanted. I only need one. God, and this is without the penny synergy. Can you imagine? While also trying to hit daily unit goal has been. I'm sure. Want to rank 3 my anti-venom, but I want to dupe him first. He's the only reason I'm still opening current feature. That's interesting. I definitely think there's real value there. Um, it's funny, Strands was asking me, he's like, would you... He's basically saying, if I pull Science, because he has a rank 4 Miguel and takes him to war all the time, how crazy would a rank 4 anti-venom be? And my comment was, if you have a rank 4 Sig 200 anti-venom, I'm finding places to assign him. Because, like, you don't have to worry about his damage there. You have to worry a lot less about his sustainability. He can block for years. He's already a great travel partner for Miguel. Like, that would. And there's just a lot he can do between little things that we've found, assigning him in war, kind of filling up the gaps in his paths, the things people are doing with him in Abyss, the stuff I've seen from Simula's channel. Like, he's a good champion. How good, I'm not sure, but he's definitely good. Apoc, Strife, Cable sent Tigra. Nice. Yeah, Tigra would be good here. I almost regret not doing that, but that's okay. Feels like less of a slog than 7-3. Yeah, I completely agree. Thanks, Highline. That was a good set of fights. Um, that was the ASR war, right? I enjoyed that. Okay, so who do I... Oh, that's who I want, right? No, I want Storm. Yes, I want Storm. Okay. give that a shot. Storm with no synergies, and we have Kingpin as a backup. Yeah, meta, because both of them, like he applies all those shocks, and Silver Surfer counts every shock as a buff, so he'd be doing a ton of direct damage against this Crossbones. Like, I'm ultimately going with Storm because she'll take no damage from the shocks and the ability to reliably parry Crossbones when he's not unblockable should be nice, or semi-reliably, because there's still going to be the Furies. But yeah, I think Surfer would be fantastic. Okay, if you used APOC, then that means the shocks are either weak or you just played around them, but... Alright, let's give this a go. Okay, and now he's unblockable. Stay out of his way. Yeah, this is not going to be the fastest option, but this feels stupidly safe. We should probably go for a special 3. Ugh. Because, man, wouldn't some glancing be nice right now? Bitter Steel used 4-star Agent Venom for Old Man Logan. Yeah, he's definitely got some interesting applications on that side. I should have just thrown the special 2 there. I didn't realize I had it. Okay, didn't really mean to do that. We'll just do some damage here. Woo! Does a lot of block damage. It's also because we just lost the glancing. That's okay. And I also forgot about Foresight. I need to be finding windows for it. Take care, Cyber. And I'll catch up with chat in a second. Come on, man. Kiss of death here. Thank you. Alright. Not dead yet. Alright, probably could have, like, intercepted with a special there, been fancy, but that's okay. You hit his block, you don't get shocked? I swear I got shocked hitting his block a few times there. Oh well. Um, Remember when everyone thought Miguel was a dud? Yeah, that was silly. So Pooba, Mysterio's poison was doing so much damage because that lane, I can't show you now, but that lane had the paradox node that gives extra debuff potency. So since the poison's an active debuff, it was like, I don't know, 200% stronger at that point. Hey Jason, rank 4 my Hercules broke 13k. Congrats, that's awesome. Pulled anti-venom from a featured thanks to 7-4. Really wish I got a science gem now instead of mystic. Well, you'll have stuff for him eventually. I do think Surfer is good outside of Prestige, yes. Especially if you have an Odin that you can bring along to tag team with him and put those pre-fights on him, but even outside of that, he has uses. As I almost showed there, and maybe I'll try that in the future. What are my plans for each class for the rank 4 gem? For Cosmic, Cersei, which would require quite a bit of stones investment. For Tech, Nimrod. For Mystic, Tigra. For Mutant, probably Apocalypse. Assuming I don't know, fall over backwards into a Captain Britain by the time that happens. For Skill, Killmonger, and apologize to my alliance for the Prestige. And for Science, I don't know, man, pray. Oh, if you don't hit his block, it's only on block hits. Okay, well, that's fine. Then that's actually a really easy fight. My apologies for misreading it. Thanks, Meta and Neeraj. Morning, Mad Hats. How's it going? Why is T4B more rare than 6-star 6 stones? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not. Just right now. Yeah, the tier 4 resources are really squeezing us with the class catalysts, especially. Yeah, I was thinking that Snoops. Yeah, I saw her Sig ability triggered just for a split second before willpower took me back above the threshold. That threshold needs to be so much higher. Like, make it double on offense what it is on defense. I think that would make her Sig ability feel decent. If, like, on defense at Sig 200, it was still Sig, or it was still 30% health, but if on offense she got both Tempests, if she dropped to 60% health, now we're talking. Like, that's a cooking with gas kind of range. Rolk, Claire, or Falcon to rank 3. Oof. Trying to think about your battle group Slay. I think Claire, but there's an argument for any of the three of them. They're all quite good. Eating tier 1 alpha. Yeah, I went through that a little bit ago. Because, yeah, you only need to rank up a few 5 stars before those things just vanish. Hey, Zimrat, how's it going? Anyone else excited for Gamora buff? Cautiously. Slay's BG has a Mr. Negative, because Slay has one. If you're asking me, we have several Mr. Negatives. We don't have a rank 4, but a rank 4 Mr. Negative has an incredible amount of overlap with Reed, and I would have to use a generic gem and 199 SIGs on him, which to get somebody who barely adds to your roster is painful. Yeah, Steve, I am a huge, huge fan of Cersei, and MU8s in Gaunt already took Cersei to rank 4. Hey, Jacob, if you're going to be using inappropriate jokes, I want proper attribution. I was the one who came up with that. All right, let's figure out these other paths. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, this is the node from that Rhino boss. Okay, so we need concussion, disorient, enervate, or taunt. So read works, Massacre works. Spider Gwen would be risky, but mainly those two. Okay, and Spider Ham would be interesting as well. Okay, combo party and make a stand, so you do need to knock them down. So we have I Hulk, it's all mystics and science. Then I'm definitely feeling Massacre and Reed. I don't love the Morning Star for the bleed damage, but debuff Siphoner will eventually no, because we can't stack the debuff Siphoner because we have to make sure we have taunts. So I do need to think about Morning Star for a minute. So we're bringing you. Where is he? Oh, he's still in AQ. Has that finished yet? Yes. All right, we have Massacre. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind Tantrum. Oh, the APOC concussion. Okay, yeah, thank you. That's my Morningstar answer. Who was I just saying? Massacre. We'll go ahead and bring Cable then. And that's already 2 options for the Yellow Jacket boss. We'll just throw in Herc then as a backup. Yeah. Fury does work, but Fury's Disorient is actually inferior to Massacre's. Fury's lasts 8 seconds if I remember correctly, Massacre's lasts 12. And I also only have a 5-star Nick, which is the other problem. Hayes Gaming. Yes, Snoops, we all went to middle school. The taunt applies after the knockdown. That was my next question, actually, Meta. But, oh well. There we go. Hey, Vega. Good war to y'all. Appreciate that. And good luck with the rest of the season. I'll have hope for y'all. For Gamora, I would like to see a bit of resistance, projectile parry, bit longer buff duration. I don't know if I agree on the projectile parry. Right now, that's definitely one of the things. Like, Proxima and Angela already have that within Cosmics. What I'd like to see is a science champion with the ability to parry projectiles. Like, that interests me. Seven 4 has been enjoyable. I agree, Trooper. Yeah, Travis. It's nothing against Nick. He's one of the champions I most want from the Nexus crystals at the end of this, but gotta be careful. That bat sound makes me chuckle. Okay, so we don't want to lose these debuffs, so we do kind of have to rush to the special one. But that should be the only real challenge here. Hey, Kabir. Ah, dang it. Okay, I'll take a little bit of damage there, but throw your special. Yeah, that's it. Not the end of the world, I just really want to get this passive up because that gives us the real chance of stacking these. Yes. Like that. Oh, dang it. Well, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Lost a few. I got overzealous. I should have just thrown the dang special one. I'm still having a good time. He should be able to parry projectiles with his big hands. Yeah, that would be kind of cool meta to give it to one of the original caps. I could definitely get behind that. What class nexus am I choosing? I think I have to go science because I have so few science options that I would be happy taking to rank 4 that I can't risk going something else and being stuck with that. Like I could still whiff, but I think I have to do that. I think if I were allowed to pick the class after, um, Miguel, do you mind? Back up and let me hit your block. Thank you. That's so hard. Um, if I could know for sure that the gem was not science, then I think I'd probably pick skill. Because I want Nick, I want Shang-Chi, I want a Jabari dupe. Those all really matter to me. Ugh. Alright, that's the first time I've ever tried to do that. Ball intercept with him. Never again. Oh, why the... Okay. I'm talking way too much during this. But yeah, basically Nick, Shang-Chi, or Jabari dupe would be the ultimate goal, but I think I have to go science. I really, really despise that there is no way to get rid of that resistance. Because you have to interrupt not his heavy attack, but the charging of his heavy attack, and that just strikes me as some grade A BS. I think punishing his special attack should be enough. Not dealing with that Wither again. Oh, that's also why that first hit hurt. They lost combo party. Yeah, God, look at that. That's just ridiculous. Oh well, knew this was gonna be a chill issue coming into this fight. Still safe. Seven four was just Human Torch, Mole Man, and APOC no matter the notes. Hey, if that's how you enjoy it, I intend to try and use as many of my rank 3s as possible. Oh yeah, I really like Invisible Woman being able to parry projectiles would be a huge thing. It would also be nice if parrying projectiles never made her unpause invisible. Whatever else they do to that, if they go with the cooldown idea that I've had, any of that. If parrying projectiles never unpaused her invisibility, then all of a sudden there would be a niche where she was great. Like take her in against Ebony Maw, she would shred him. Which makes sense. Like he's really strong but can't fight what you can't see kind of thing, right? That'd be I like that a lot thematically. 'Took Nebula and APOC to rank 3, trying to diversify my class as best as possible. That's awesome, Lord Gara. Those are both excellent. Overzealous? That's my everyday vocabulary. Would love Invisible Woman to get a buff. Think she needs a way to keep her debuffs more than anything. Yeah. It's just not it's not fun to play her. Like it can be fun to win if you played her perfectly, but basically the whole way up until that victory, ugh. Miguel's AI is trying to impress Vega. I like that. Hey, another. How's it going, man? Sakura is interesting for this path because you can special 2 into their block and trigger, not trigger tantrum. Yeah. Unless they have like 80% physical resistance. Again. Hey, Infamous, how's it going? Happy Friday. This won't really matter, but keep APOC a little healthier while we build his immunity. Yeah, if anybody's looking for an easy mode option for this, then Apocalypse with Cable and Strife on the team is probably the single easiest option for this lane. Okay, please dex correctly. Thank you. That would have been an instant kill with all those buffs and the combo party damage. Our Apocalypse special 2 synced up? That's hilarious. Afternoon, JJ. Happy Friday. Oof. Weird lag on the dash forward there. Oh, the concussion blocked the combo party? That makes sense. Would not bet on the small pre-L3 concussion to stop both the combo party damage and her nullify. But yeah, that's a cool interaction. He's so good. 3 out of 3 Mystic dupes when I need science. At this point, I feel like the... Okay, I want protection down before I throw my special. At this point, I kind of feel like the 4-star dual class crystals should just be class crystals. Like, they're 4 stars. Let me have the ISO I want. I realize that might be taking too much RNG out of the rank up process, and Kabam wants us to, you know, care a little bit more about 4-star shards so that some of them end up as blanks. It's fine, it's whatever, but it would be nice. May or may not have taken a Morningstar special too doing this path last night. She'll get you. So the safe option here is 100% Apocalypse. Going to give Masakre a try. Maybe it is an American thing. Okay, let's not hit him while stunned. That was annoying. I'll take the one power sting, but I don't want another. Being stingy. Oh, that's not good. Okay, just barely did not push him, yellow. Come on, buddy. Peter, work with me. Ouch. He did not work with me. Alright, Apocalypse it is. Hey, Emma. Welcome. Yeah, true potential. There are a few things in this game that annoy me more than the reach Spider-Ham has on his basics. We may have to wait out Spider Nonsense at 10 here. Yeah, I think we're going to. Okay, it doesn't last that long. Just gotta get to her special too. Okay, got there before he got the 6. That's what matters. Yeah, I really shouldn't be hitting it. Block, but whatever. I have enough healing. Throw it. Like the Infinity War meme. But Saya. Wait out, Spider Sen. Go for a heavy. Oof. Horribly mistime the heavy cancel. Get lucky. Land the special anyway. Alright, we're done. That was bad. Won't be able to join AQ next week out of cold. Gosh darn it, Slay. Yeah, infamous. There was... God, if I go back like 7 seasons, I think like roughly 50% of my deaths are to Spider Ham. Like, I consider myself one of the better people at fighting him in a broad sense, but that strength is born out of a lot of painful experience. And I just like kept having the answer for him, so I kept taking him, and it hurts. Oh yeah, I absolutely want to pull a Spider Ham. Oh, it's crazy, but he would be a science champ that I would not mind taking to rank 4. Bell, don't be pedantic with me. They're a duo. XL dashbacks. I tried to block that. Yep, Infamous. I have had exactly that fight opening happen. You think you need to get your licks in wherever you can, Fel. I'm not sure it's a good look for you. Alright, let's make this permanent. I don't know why I was starting to say let's make this poison. I stream enough. I think everybody here knows that I misspeak. Oh, come on! I think that one actually was me. Like my thumb just slipped or something, and so I wasn't blocking anymore. That was not the game. And that was not the game either. That was XL Dashback Woes. Alright, let's just get to a friggin' special one so we can close this out. I'm done with this lane. Hey, Infinity. Yes, that was you. Thanks. Alright, let's go Cable first. Finger sleeves. I believe that does help, but that sounds cool. Oh, that's who I was going to bring in. How much is left? Well, congrats on 100%. I have everything past this left. I'm going 100% each quest in order. And so far I've done it all on stream, so I'm taking my time. Just pulled Black Widow, Deadly Origin, and Nebula. Do they need the Awakening? Black Widow's SIG is almost entirely useless, in my opinion. Nebula's is actually pretty good, but she doesn't need it. It just significantly helps tie her rotation together in hard fights. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I know this comes up all the time. I'm hoping for Mystic Tech or Cosmic. I can't, like, I have options in skill and mutants. I'm more than anything, I'm hoping for not science. Yeah, Rolk is awesome, Slay. Old but reliable. Nope, didn't mean to throw that, but that's okay. Avoids the encroaching stun. I'm not using pacify. Oh, it's the ensnare reducing his ability accuracy. I was like, why did that not get rid of flux dispersal? That was annoying. Oh, and now we have to back off. Okay. Holy cow, that meltdown damage. Okay, well, that's the drawback of using a slower option on this fight. That was insane. We're gonna go into the hunt at the wrong time here. Oof. Okay, so like 90% of the damage we took was from Meltdown. There were three different triggers there. That was fun. Science was the one I wanted most. Congrats. I'm assuming 2099. Hey, K-Dog. How's it going? Welcome, Fruit. I probably should pick somebody to level up with all these cats I'm getting. I'll think about that later. All right. Oh, not that. What's the other one up here? Ugh. Okay, Combo Paradox is always one of my least favorite. Debuff duration is fun, though. Tigra can be good for these. Number of Cosmics. Definitely want some True Strike. Or True Sense. Maybe I do actually use Hercules, but he doesn't really take advantage of debuffs. Who do I have that makes that interesting? Could go Venompool with Craven. Bring Odin along. Kind of like that. Oh no, wait, I don't have a 5-star Craven. Okay, I'm not messing with that. Because the Iron Man's just gonna go. Not bringing him because torch, but I can bring. You know what? Let's go do that. Been thinking about it for a little bit. I was just saying level ups on. Let's take Black Panther up. Um, Probably do need to get rid of some ISO, but yeah, let's take Black Panther up and use him. 6-star Cosmic Gem, hopefully Hercules. That'd be awesome. Good luck with the pulls. Fortune Magneto and Cable. Wow. Those are all incredible pulls. Rank 40 is Black Panther. I'm not surprised. I'm happy for him. Oh wow, I'm actually going to have to open some glass crystals. Alright, I'll grab those. Grab that. Finish the Karina's Challengers Challenge. That's awesome, Samuel. Congrats. That is a lift. You know what? Let's actually do the Nexus first. Skill. That's not skill. I should have claimed some basic. Whatever. That's also not skill. Rank 4 Mysterio. That's cool. Appreciate that choice a lot. I'm not opening 10 of these, so sorry guys, we're gonna have to sit through the reel. I wish there was like an open 4 option sometimes. That's not skill either. Yeah, I have heard of the Human Resources show. I may check that out. Okay, that's skill. We probably need 2 of these to get him all the way leveled, so let's hope for another. Drax, Old Man Logan, Black Bolt. Okay, yeah, Old Man Logan isn't bad. Also not skill. Come on, man. Hey, Fuji, how's it going? I'm in love with Rolk. It doesn't surprise me, Slay. He's definitely up your alley. Thank you. All right. Where were we? Oh yeah, Black Panther. Oh, which means we have to go sell ISO. Er, I don't really mind selling Cosmic. All right. Just do it, Fel. You'll be happy. Her prestige is fine. Hey, maybe I use that in exploration later. All right, let's take in Black Panther. But I could pull Doom from exploration? No, 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 Fel. You gotta look at it the right way. You awaken in Sig 200 Tigra so that you pull Doom from exploration. It's a method. It's not a punishment. That's what happened to me. Okay, we were looking at combo. So Black Panther, probably just bring Apocalypse again for a couple of these. Debuff duration isn't really important for like Storm. Yeah, Black Panther, Apocalypse. For bringing Black Panther, we might as well bring Killmonger. We can swap in Cable when we get there. Is there anybody else I want to bring? Eh, go ahead and just bring Jabari. We'll see how it goes. All right. Ugh, thank you, Phil. It's interesting when you report a channel, they force you to choose between whether it's spam or pornography. Sometimes both. Sorry. Thank you for hiding it, Jacob. Thank you for timing it out, Phil. I know, right? Infamous. I mean, you gotta appreciate the equal opportunity bots. Used Kitty Pride for maybe 75% of the quests. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Um, I want to use Black Panther. Oh, forgot to get True Strike back up. That's fine. Oh, I forgot I have Herc on the team too. This is an amazing Black Panther team. Alright, come on, buddy. Throw your specials. Oh, right. Stuns last longer too. Cool. Oh, that was the reason to bring Cable. Now Apocalypse will only have one charge. Whatever. A white ape? I have never seen that Easter egg before. What? Ugh. Okay. I got so excited I missed the Hitmonkey Special 1 decks for the first time in 3 months. I want to build a little bit more Paradox before throwing the Special 3, since we'll lose it. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, Aaron, I'm really enjoying it. Oh, I should have parried there. Or I should have just kept going. Alright, come here. Oh, let me parry you. There we go. I was gonna go for the heavy to double the bleeds, but it wasn't necessary. Congrats on your rank 4 Jabari meta. He's so much fun. Taking recoil off and doing 7-4 has been very fun. That's awesome, Slay. I'm glad to hear that. Oh god, do I have his special 2 decks? Not really. Oh. God, these stuns are long. We're about to take Paradox damage, though. That's one way to avoid it. Okay. I did not drop my block. And then I couldn't even remove the Paradox by throwing the special. What an absolute disaster of a fight. Alright. Hang with Liquid Courage has not been fun. Is Jabari another way to spell Kingpin? But that last fight is exactly why I did not like this lane in 7.3. The fact that, like, sometimes it's just not really possible to build your combo without... Whoops. How am I failing this badly at intercepting? I shouldn't have talked during that one. Alright, I'm cashing in my freebie. But sometimes it's just hard to build power and throw specials without your combos. And it's not like I could use Hyperion or Dragon Man against freaking Human Torch. Just kind of annoying. Hercules versus Iron Man Infinity War is just a bad hitbox lineup. That does make me feel better. Well, that was a poor decision. I should have made sure I had enough Paradox first. Why did I do that? Why did I not step back into that? That was so dumb. You can tell I don't play a lot of Hercules. Ugh. I mean, part of it is that light attack. Good lord. Freaking cheating right there. Alright, let's build up some strength. This guy's annoying me. Hey, Cyber. Didn't miss much, just me getting hit in the face a few times. A few more times. Yeah, I did not realize what an annoying matchup this was. Oh, shush, fell. Hey, Zane. So, the question of generic gem or generic sig stones is always a really contextual one because it depends who else you have, who else you're considering. But I have put both generic and tech stones into Rose. Into my Nimrod. I think he is absolutely worth it. Oh, that's right. Alright, let's just take advantage of Kinetic Instigator. Not get wrecked. You know, not get wrecked more. He's backing off at every single special one. I never want to do this fight again. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Yeah, that's fair, Cyber. It's definitely worth exploring, but, you know, life comes first. Why am I getting this notification from 11 hours ago? This happened while I was already in war. This popped up, like, last night, and now it's here again. It's so stupid. So Nimrod benefits an absurd amount from his sig level, because, so quick math time. Unlike many sig abilities, although Nimrod's increase looks linear, because it is a two-dimensional increase, it affects both potency and duration. It's actually exponential. It's not it's not like length increasing, it's like area increasing. And so that 35% at Sig 200, when you apply that across both dimensions, that 35% increase is actually greater than an 80% increase. So that means 80% more combat power from Energize, 80% more total energy vulnerability from the special one, 80% more shock damage from the special two, and a 35% longer unstoppable from the special two as well. Like he benefits so much. We just rematched against For Loki today, and small spoiler for the war video that will probably come out on Monday, I took a matchup that I took last war. Like exactly the same. It was the same person placing the defender. I had my exact same team, almost identical boosts. And last time I took it at SIG 80, Nimrod needed two special twos to finish it. I mean, the second one was overkill, but the first one didn't do it. And then I hit her for a while, and then there was another one. This time, the first special two, without any special ones, just deleted her. Like the Sig is huge. Nimrod is an amazing investment for Sig 200. Yeah, no, that was an embarrassing fight. My Nimrod is now 140. I plan to give him more stones, but I don't have them yet. And now she's stunning me. I don't think we're getting that weakness back. Ugh. I swear it used to reapply during. And here we go, more paradox. I see this is my least favorite paradox node. I mean, yes, they did give Kinetic Instigator this time. And so that is what you're supposed to do. Just hit their block and avoid the breakdown that way. I should have done that. That helps a lot with avoiding it. Remember to do that if you do it. But it's still my least favorite paradox combo. I am glad they made it better this time. Glad you appreciated that, Jada. Just open a few crystals and you'll get the other three Nimrods. That's funny, Phil. Hey, Strands, how's it going, man? Wow, easy. Shots fired. Yeah, I've heard horror stories about that one meta. See when I get there. Good lord. It should not be that hard to get a Modok to block. Oh well. We have options. Dude, block. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I need to do some blocked hits. Where I blocked there and went for the counter punch. Alright, we need to do some block hits here. Nope. That ain't one. Stop letting me intercept you. Good potato. Why did that not give me power? I swear the last combo didn't. That's fine. Just throw it. Too much effort to get True Strike up, and this does more than enough damage. Do I still like Killmonger? Of course. Monger is my favorite skill champion. She-Hulk's good for that path? Okay. I'll remember that. Wow. Modok's Flux doesn't reduce your combat power rate. Modok's Flux only affects his attributes, I'm pretty sure. I'm double checking. And also, that wouldn't be combat power rate because it's the node giving us power. That would be ability power rate. Where is Modok? There he is. Yeah, Modok's attributes fluctuate throughout the fight. Attack rating, block proficiency, critical damage, power rate, and ability accuracy. But, like, none of that should affect us. One of them just did it. That's awesome, Aaron. Thank you to all of you for handling that. All right, let's bring in. We have so many options. So I'm gonna drop Hercules and bring in Cable. Very cool, Aaron. Number one customer. That's funny, Emma. I mean, this is fine. This doesn't feel like 500% boosted degen. This feels like normal Cable degen. Am I wrong? Shouldn't this be doing way more damage? Okay, and now we just died to the stun because he's not throwing spell. Screw you, buddy. Is this heavy assault only for the defender or something? A new Modok or Awaken Arcus? I think Meta's question's actually pretty good. If you do a lot of Arena, take the Modok. Otherwise, I like Arcus a lot, and his signature ability is quite good. Yeah, Emma, the ones that are always two names as though they're supposed to be real people, and it's like sometimes they pull from completely different cultures, so it's like, I don't know, trying to think of one. Alistair Krishnan or something. It's I don't know. Those bots are weird. Yeah, but let's see, heavy assault. Both champions' attack is increased by 500% when using a heavy attack. That was not happening. That was not 6 times Cable's normal degen damage. Vera Biggs. Yeah, that's another good one. That's bugged, right? Oh, you may be right, Meta, but I thought somebody earlier said they used Cable specifically for that. Maybe it was Accelerate? I'm checking it. I can pull up Cable's text here. What am I doing? It doesn't say that it scales with base attack only. I mean, it scales inverse of your opponent's current power, but it also doesn't say it's not related to your attack. And I thought it was. Like, I thought it was both. But yeah, maybe it's not. That's probably correct there. Oh well. Jabari worked great. Let's do that again. Yes, Slay, I have done that. Whoop. What? Sorry, I just really thought that I blocked that. Dang it. Just outside the hunt. Didn't get to double. Turtling is a capital offense, Yellow Jacket. Gross. uh, oops. You got me. Soloed him with cable, but his degen damage was not increased. Seriously? Another one? Alright, I see somebody already hit it, so I'll wait for that to take. You got this one, Slay. Fintech, that's who it was, yeah. Okay, so you just didn't have a spot like I did where he refused to throw his special or his special two for a bit. It's weird. Okay. I really thought that heavy assault benefited him. Oh, congrats, JJ. That's awesome. My long-term goal is to do an initial completion of Act 6. I'm on 6-3 right now. Is 5-star Killmonger worth investing resources into? That's kind of an account by account thing, Zane. Like, I did use Killmonger quite a bit in Act 6. He was actually my primary Medusa counter as well for the Do You Bleed boss. I used him with the Winter Soldier synergy for some of the Mesmerize lanes. You can even use him on Aspect of War, some of the stuff that asks you to intercept. Like, there are a lot of things you can do with Killmonger. Um, some of them do require a fairly high degree of comfort with him. So it's kind of hard for me to recommend investing into him for that purpose unless you like him. But if you do like him and you're not going to regret the investment, then yes, he will absolutely be useful for you. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, Meta, he just caught me. I like, of course he waited, but you got me. Okay, does Apocalypse gain the charges when Cable's added onto the team? No, it looks like he indeed does not. It is truly only the first. Okay, but his bleeds get boosted, right? Yes, that's more than normal Apocalypse bleed. That's nice. This unfortunately also means that Apocalypse will not be stun immune while attacking. We just have to rely on his stupid long specials. Would have loved to have thrown a medium in there, gotten the poison, but oh. Remember that time I hit a bot and you timed me out? I do, Slay, and something tells me I am never going to be allowed to forget. Thanks, Sane. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, JJ, the bots are just going for it. Oh well. Any path that I finish without using items is a success. Arcane Zeal. Okay, it's this one. Power Shield 2.0. So you don't only... Oh, from all sources. So this power shield also cuts off damage over time. And special 2s and special 3s do extra damage over special 1s. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, that means that Doom's special 3 is probably disgusting. Let's see. Whenever they fill a bar of power, they gain the passive power. So this is the one from that, and then it becomes nullify when you, or it becomes permanent when you nullify. Cool. Up to 5, and then you can nullify the armor ups. So yeah, Claire will be good here, but that armor up will do the shocks. This is just a Doom lane. Can they stop doing this? It's so boring. Okay, but Claire can take some of this. Ah, there's a Cersei to make it harder for Doom. I got you. Sorry, wrong one. That's mostly going to be Doom. Like, I'll bring other options, but that's 99.9% Doom. I will go ahead and use Tigra. Because as long as we can keep the armor ups off, she'll do great. I would bring Maw if armor up was on the list of things he nullified, but that's just not worth it. I don't think it's worth keeping up Diablo as well. Go ahead and bring the Kitty synergy for Tigra, because that means he'll be more likely to hold on to that stuff. Oh, actually, Sigil Witch would be a good one. Yeah, let's do that too. Use Diablo for this path. Well, then apologies for my comment a second ago. But that, yeah, I can definitely see him working with the long range nullify and all that. And you can just heal up any problems you have. Nebula with, yeah, I can see that. Could be interesting. Yeah, Cyber, I'm 100%ing as I go. I'm just keeping my options open on the offer at the end. I haven't fully made up my mind there. Because it's expensive, but it would also mean a third rank 4 of my choice as opposed to a second one that I don't have control over. So I'm pretty darn tempted. Who would be a good Cersei counter? I mean, Tigra is an amazing Cersei counter. Sigil Witch would be very good. Sorry, I know that's a quote pay to win one, or paywalled is term, but because she can nullify on contact. Diablo works for Cersei because he can nullify at long range. You just have to be sure that you don't, I guess, nullify too. You don't want to proc too many regens and send him red immediately because you can only do that once per fight. I did not hit the back button. Claire is great for Cersei once you get buff immunity up, but you kind of have to finagle it. I took a war fight with her, Claire versus Cersei, where I both did it perfectly for most of the fight and messed it up, so you can see the do's and don'ts of that. Is Punisher 2099 good? Yes. He's a lot better if you run him with Captain America because then he starts closer to Overdrive, but Punisher's very good. Like, he has really solid damage, and the combat power control is just amazing. Who do I think is the best option for that yellow jacket? Hercules is probably still the best because there are a lot of paths here that allow you to take at least one fight with him. You can ramp him up really easily. You have that stun immunity the whole time, so you don't need to worry about waiting out his meltdown. His heavies do a ton of damage. Like, I would probably do the thing where to make sure I'm still gaining strength, I would parry him and then kind of wait so that the first hit will just do, like, both hits will do 6 times damage, but the second hit will also gain you strength so that you stay on top of the, what do you call it? So that you stay on top of the stun immunity. Hey, Devil Dog. Yes, I think Anti-Venom is probably worth ranking, but maybe not as a high priority unless you're running Spider-Man 2099 all the time. Like, he's good, but he seems to, like, he's not a very broad champion. He does a few things really well and then has some customizable utility for a bunch of different stuff, but that kind of requires a higher skill cap. I think he's good, but there are a lot of other science champions that I might recommend you take up over him. Ouch. You know what hurts is when parries don't work. Oh, come on, man. I'm restarting this path. When that many blocks don't work, I don't want to get tilted that fast. Awakened Longshot is probably not very good for fighting Cersei. The thing is that, like, if you can safely parry heavier, then, like, the Awakening is not reliable to save you. Awakened or not, what you probably want to do with Longshot is you want to parry heavy. Or actually, no, I think I would bait a heavy, intentionally trigger the glancing buff, and then you're going to parry heavy a couple times because you probably will have trouble transferring the karma because your ability accuracy will be reduced. But while you're charging your heavy, the glancing shouldn't hurt you. And then because you'll proc regens on her that will then expire very quickly, you should be able to get to your special 2 with Pure of Heart active without too much trouble. And then you can throw that from a distance, nullify everything on her with that Fate Seal on activation thanks to Pure of Heart, and you should get rid of her pretty quickly from there. So I do think Longshot in general can be good for fighting Cersei as long as you can parry. Yeah, Longshot has 300% ability accuracy, but KT, it's baked into what it says about his abilities, right? Excuse me. That. I have to check this because I've always understood, like, it says modified chances are already displayed in Longshot's ability, which means the 60% chance to nullify is a 60% chance. Like, it's a 20% chance, but then he's boosting it to 60. Is that not correct? Those are incredibly. That's an incredibly weak degen. Or oh, because that's not the power shield. The special does damage. Damage over time applied by the special because of the new version of the note. Got it. Okay, well then this should do good. Oh, right, glancing. Okay, yeah, no, you're correct. Which means you don't even need Pure of Heart because of his increased ability accuracy. You just need to get to a special 2. Yeah, good shout. Yeah, so that means Longshot in general is just completely fine. Take advantage of the regens, intentionally proc the glancing, use the regens for Mystic Dispersion, and delete her from a distance. Same basic strategy, but easier. Thanks, seriously. I wasn't on stream. Yeah. There was some light victory screeching, but it's also, kind of bittersweet. We badly wanted to win. We badly wanted to beat For Loki. We didn't necessarily badly want For Loki to lose, if that distinction makes sense. Oh, Sarah Ghost. Glancing. Longshot can't get around glancing. Okay, so we're adding that to the. Like, I knew that glancing got around Black Widow and her reducing defensive ability accuracy. I hadn't heard that it got around increased ability accuracy. That's weird. Like, are you sure it wasn't just a third of the time things didn't work? It was actually like nothing worked? Maybe I'll try that. We lost two, so four Loki's still looking good. Yeah. And I'm pulling for y'all as well, KT. No offense to GT40, but maybe they can lose once or twice and even the score. Because like we have no horse in this race. I don't think it's the odds of us hitting top three are absurdly low. If it happens, then sweet. But yeah, for now, I'm content to root for the two of y'all. Yeah, I heard they had a truly absurd war. Okay, but he still was transferring karma. Good to know, Saragost. I love the one damage bleed because of the power shield. That's hilarious. Ah, dang it. Okay, I actually wanted that. I mean, I do still want him to throw special. I'm remembering why I don't really like Claire for Arcane Zeal, because she only benefits from the Nullify, and not any immunities preventing things. Like, her damage on this updated power shield is still fine, but... Yeah, like, how do I only have one? I should have at least two passive prowess. That's... whatever. I mean, the good news is she's basically immortal. Claire on Power Shield has stupid amounts of health steal, so doesn't really. The Incinisiel did not proc. Okay. Yeah, because it's still only a... Okay, so that means that the 100% is working on Longshot as like a negative 33. It's not that Longshot is left with 200% ability accuracy, he's left with like 66. Okay. Well, then I actually, because like, yes, you could get lucky, but I don't trust a two-thirds chance against Kabam. So I think I would go back to what I initially said and try to intercept with the special 2 while you have Pure of Heart for that activation, and then that should turn her off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shadow. But the step back is to make sure that it lands. Because yes, you can throw it into block and it will do a lot of damage. But in more competitive content, it may not finish the fight. And then you do run the risk of, okay, was I actually far enough away or can they punish the special too? It's, in my opinion, it's just better not to risk it and step back into it so that you know it hits and the activation ability triggers because you weren't hitting into her, so it's not considered an offensive ability. That's kind of the best of both worlds. This is 742B. I've got this and one more path left here. I'm sorry, what? That didn't count it as a special attack, did it? Well, that's interesting. Like, I know he had armor, but there is no way that a Doom Special 3 with 2 prowess and 600% total damage, or 600% extra damage, should have done 2%. That's... something's wrong there. Dang it. Alright, now I may die to shock damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna die to shock damage. If he'd come in instead of using the wall to bounce, then we would have landed that, but there were just too many armor ups on him. Alright, if you bring, probably because I don't know the cool trick, Finn. I don't know what that refers to. But Bean, if you're going to use Tiger on this lane, I would recommend bringing Jabari. That would have made that significantly safer. It is so far, Cyber. Like, I'm not necessarily ruling it out, but I have not used items. I'm open to new tricks. Never profess to know everything about every every Tiger thing. Oh, do you mean the death touch trick? Because I hate that and I think that it's stupid. Oh, the medium. I have seen that once. I think probably just because I didn't want to attempt it for the first time on stream. But I am kind of regretting not having her for this apocalypse. Only when Rockfield is up. Okay. I'll practice that. I'm still really annoyed that Doom Special 3 did 0 damage. Take care, Meta. Same trick works for Weapon X. Okay. I'll practice it. The Sasquatch one does intrigue me a bit. That is not my favorite Tiger matchup, predominantly because of Wrath. So yeah, I'll definitely practice that. It would take a weird set of nodes to convince me to use Tigra for Weapon X when I have Nimrod, but, you know, you never know. Nodes exist. Mojo was an absolute blast for that Ultron. I fully believe it being. A Mojo dupe is high on my list of what I want from these Nexus. Here's my boy. Take care, Infamous. Good luck. And good luck with the rewards. Oh my god, it's 1 o'clock. Ugh. I was not planning on streaming this long. Um, so Apocalypse with the concussion is the easiest option for the Tantrum Path Sandmule. I also used Masacre with his Disorient and Reed with his Taunt. Both work very well. Okay, I hate to cut the stream here, but like I said, I was not planning on streaming this long. So, oops. But Vega is streaming right now. So I will probably head over and join him pretty soon. Just need to um, put a burrito in the microwave. So if any of y'all are still in the mood for more 7.4, I know that's what he's doing today too. So go over and check out that. Use DLL Raid, and I will be over there in a few minutes. So thanks so much, everybody. This was a blast. 7.4 has been a ton of fun, and chat's been great. So until next time, take care.